So, this is Saturday morning, February 22nd, 2014. I'm riding my Ducati Monster 696 and I just got out of the gate. I'm heading down the Crest Road. Crest Road it's a very nice road to ride motorcycle, except at night it's too dark. There's no street lights. Right now I'm gonna make a left to the Hawthorne Boulevard and head south. Okay, green light, make left. And I don't know how it looks from the camera. It is pretty steep downhill right now, and I have my GoPro Hero 3 Black Edition recording this view right now. I mean, even a high quality motion video camcorder like GoPro really doesn't do justice here. I mean, the view for my eyes right now is really a breathtaking view of the Pacific Ocean. People compare this view right here with the French Riviera. So it's like, I don't know, I've never been to Europe myself, but they call it the French Riviera view. I have to be careful with the speed here, because I see cops giving tickets too often on this road. If you haven't noticed, this is Palos Verdes. It's Palos Verdes Peninsula. It's the house that I just came out from is one of the cities in Palos Verdes. Palos Verdes is actually made up of 4 cities. There's Palos Verdes Estates, Rancho Palos Verdes, and there's Rolling Hills, and I live in Rolling Hills Estates. It's called a peninsula because it sticks out of the into the ocean. Yeah, so three sides surrounded by the Pacific Ocean, and this is the end of the Hawthorne Boulevard. You pass the signal over there, and it's not really the Hawthorne Boulevard. It's just a bunch of expensive homes along the cliff area. And this is Palos Verdes Drive. Again, Pacific Ocean view to my left. Just have to be careful with the speeding here. It's a 45-mile zone, but it turns into all of a sudden it turns into 35 miles per zone. And there's like cops waiting. Palos Verdes is like my hometown. I was born and raised in another country. I moved here when I was in high school. Actually, when I first came to US, I lived the first 2 years in Arcadia, and then I moved here to Palos Verdes. Personally, I like Palos Verdes about 100 times more than I did Arcadia. Okay, I'm gonna make a left here and go more near to the cliff. Okay, I'll let this car go first. Palos Verdes is known as, affluent, the rich area of the Southern California. Which is kind of true. There's a lot of expensive homes, good schools. The main two high schools in Palos Verdes. There's a Penn High, which is Peninsula High. That's the high school I graduated from. At the time when I graduated, it was known as Rolling Hills High School. Now it's Penn High. And there's a PV High, which I'm going to pass in a minute to my right. Just have to be careful around these joggers and bicyclers. So there's a Penn High, PV High. Those are two main rivalry schools, just like UCLA, USC. And there's also Rancho Del Mar High School. And there is even a university in Palos Verdes. It's called Marymount College. It's a Roman Catholic school. And there's also two private high schools in Palos Verdes. One is Chadwick, and the other Rolling Hills Prep. Palos Verdes school district, they have one of the highest academic rankings in the country, in the States. And that's one of the main reasons, the parents who care about their kids' good education, yeah, they come here. To my right, these homes, on average, they're all priced over 2 million, and some of them go up to like 10 million. So it's like a really expensive homes around here. And yeah, I mean, they come out of their house, walk 200 feet, and there's ocean, there's water. So it's understandable they cost so much. And if I made a right turn over there, that's a PV High to the right. And I kind of already passed, but to my left, it's called Lunada Bay. Palos Verdes has, some famous spots. Well, I don't know if you know, but the Disney's the Pirates of the Caribbean, it was filmed off the coast of Palos Verdes Peninsula. And the MTV's sitcom called Awkward. Yeah, they're set in Palos Verdes as well. Palos Verdes has a Trump National Golf Club, and one of the notable places is the Point Vincent Lighthouse. It's on the National Register of like National Treasure Historic Places. So that lighthouse is like the symbol of Palos Verdes. Okay, I'm back on the PV drive. I'm gonna make a left here. Oh, also in the Palos Verdes Peninsula. It's not really Palos Verdes, it's in San Pedro, which is, you know, right next to PV. There's a Korean Bell of Friendship. It's one of the notable places in PV area also. So, like I said, this is my Ducati Monster 696. I have the modified handlebar, which is a speedy moto, so it's lower than the stock handlebar. So yeah, it's a little bit more tiring than the normal position. The normal handlebar is more upright position. This one I have to kind of lean forward, more kind of aggressive riding style, and taking corners is still a little nerve-wracking. It's okay. I'm a fairly new rider, but you know, I used to ride scooters and also motorcycles in high school and college. So that was kind of a long time ago, but I took up this new hobby of riding fairly recent. So like I said, Palos Verdes is like my hometown. I like, you know, pretty much everything about Palos Verdes. Some formal sports stars like the tennis player Pete Sampras, he went to PV High, and the figure skater Michelle Kwan, she lived in Palos Verdes and Torrance. And the Joe Montana of the 49ers, he lived in PV during off season. So yeah, I'm sure there are more. Just